Okay. Haha, we have sound. Excellent. Oh, blimey. Okay. So, no, we haven't done the, where are we? Hello, Aesthetic. We have not done that which is not to be named. I had technical difficulties, which was basically no sound. So, yeah. Okay. Back to where we should be. Yeah, sorry about that. The quest did something really weird, and I got back into Skyrim, but I didn't have any sound. And in the end, what I actually had to do was oh, I've got, there we go. Was actually come out of virtual desktop and go back into virtual desktop. So it wasn't actually, no, we're not going to learn magic, folks. We're going to read some books up in the library. Well, actually thinking about them, they're not particularly interested in books, are they? So, yeah, my quest did something really weird, so I had to go back into virtual desktop, but then the sound wasn't going through. And, oh, is that, Vilkas, could I mention library and reading? Thank you. So I actually had to come out of virtual desktop and then go back into virtual desktop. Oh, blimey. Let's go to the library. So we are doing much of... I need to get through to get to the library. Oh, you're going ahead, are you? Okay. So we're doing much ado about snow elves. And hopefully I'll remember which order to do them in. I know that I do remember that Erkinthand is last, and we get really nice bow at the end. So we've got to, in a bit, we've got to go and get 3 books. What frame rate have we got? We have got 60. That's good. And you have got the floaty books. Okay, Urag.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Yeah.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge.
Yes.
It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion.
Okay.
Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs.
Understood.
Now, do you require assistance?
Yeah, actually, I totally do. I heard that this is where I might find some books about the Snow Elven Exodus.
I don't know who told you that. What we do have are plenty of books.
Yeah, I've just said that.
Take a look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Okay, so I've got to find the books now. Can I remember where they are? Is the question. I can't remember what they look like at the moment. There we go. They all look like this. So, book concerning. It wasn't much help. Okay, it's fungal slop. Okay. 1 clump of glowing mushrooms, a dash of brandy, 1 dash of brandy, 1 dash of brandy, 1 dash of brandy, 1 dash of brandy. The recipe carries on like this for several more pages. You've flipped through a few more pages and notice that all of the recipes in the book seem to require what must be about a half bottle of brandy. Who knew the Dwemer was so... Someone got a bit mixed up with the Dwemer and Dragon Age dwarves. I'm thinking specifically of and then I've forgotten his name. What's his face? Who I thought was better than Varric. Okay. Unique book about the Dwemer. And compendium of Dwemer jokes, okay. Volume was inspired. Okay. Okay, here we've got a Dwemer. So-so's mother, not his proper mother, but the one that was slightly less proper, is indeed more proper than his proper mother. Okay. So, nothing particularly helpful with that one. So where are we? So let's go from the top. So hello everybody. I saw that Bob's there and Matthew's there and Aesthetics there, and Bob didn't break Skyrim. That was all me. Well, it was my quest, not me. I didn't actually do anything to it, so I have no idea what happened. The boys are probably looking at that Dunmer skirt. That's why she went into the... Yes, Ogren, that's the one. Fungal slop. In other words, a slightly adulterated brandy. Okay, next one. Interesting book on the Dwemer. Okay, Dwemer sexuality, marital aids. Okay. You quickly surmise there will be anything useful about this book. Strongly recommend that serious students of this topic conduct their own personal field research. Okay. Let's go and talk to Urag again.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Yeah. Now, Urag, I found some books on the Dwemer, but you know, they were complete total rubbish, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm surprising they're even hardback. You would expect them to be paperbacks. They were that bad.
All right. I'll bring everything we have on them. How about this?
Okay. Urag's copy of Dwemer History and Culture. So where are we? Things that look like things often look more like things than things. Well-known fact. The Bellin field research, absolutely. So, in here we should have Dwemer History and Culture read. Okay, which is okay. Lots about Dwemer stuff and nothing about Snow Elves. We've got to try them again.
You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain.
Well, I am talking to you. The book you gave me, there wasn't anything relevant. It's Snow Elves that I want to read about.
Okay. Got another one for you.
Okay, The Farmer, a study. Right. Let's find it. The Farmer, a study. Okay. I've studied and travelled and explored in the zone. My hypothesis has finally been confirmed that the twisted Falmer that inhabit the darkest depths of Skyrim are indeed the Snow Elves of legend. No one really knows when the story of the Snow Elves began, but the ancient work Fallen Snowprints, which is an account of the Battle of Mosring, as transcribed by Lorkheim, chronicler to the chieftain someone white-eye, gives a rather vivid account of its ending. According to this eyewitness account, the great farmer leader known only as the Snow Prince died in glorious battle, and was buried with honour by his Nord slayers. The remaining Snow Elves were scattered or slain, and were never heard from again, or so many thought. But where the story of the ancient Snow Elves ends, that of the current-day farmer begins. For when the Snow Elf host was shattered on that fateful day, it did not simply disperse, it descended into the earth deep underground, for the farmer sought sanctuary in the most unlikely of places, Blackreach, far beneath the surface of Skyrim in the legendary realm of the Dwemer themselves. Yes, Blackreach exists. I've been there, and unlike most of those who have witnessed its terrible glories, I've returned. And I now know the truth about the Falmer. After their defeat by the Nords, the dwarves of old agreed to protect the Falmer, but at a terrible price. For these Dwemer did not trust their Snow Elf guests and forced them to consume the toxic fungi that once grew deep underground. As a result, the Snow Elves were rendered blind. Soon the majestic Snarls were rendered powerless. They became the dwarves' servants and then their slaves. But the Dwemer's treachery was so deep, so complete, that they made the fungi an essential part of the farmers' diet. This guaranteed the weakness of not only their current farmer thralls, but their offspring as well. The Snarls, for time eternal, would be blind. But as is always the story with slaves and the masters, the farmer eventually rebelled. Not always the story, actually. Generations after their first sought solace among the dwarves and experienced bitter betrayal, the farmer rose up against their oppressors. They overthrew the dwarves and fled even further down into Blackreach's deepest, most hidden reaches. For decade upon decade, the two sides waged a bitter conflict, a full-fledged and bloody war of the crag. The raged deep below Skyrim's surface, completely unbeknownst to the Naughts above. A war whose battles and heroes must forever remain lost to our knowledge. Until one day the war ended, for on that day the farmer went to meet their Dwemer foes in battle, only to find that the entire race had vanished. Finally, free from the threat of their Dwemer overlords, blimey, it goes on. Oh, we only got the farmer were able to spread freely throughout Blackreach, but years of fighting the dwarves had left them bloodthirsty and brutal. Feeling the need to conquer, to kill, they began mounting raids to the surface world. And so the legends began of small, blind, goblin-like creatures who would rise from the cracks of the earth in the dead of night to slaughter cattle, attack lonely travellers, and steal sleeping babes from their cribs. In recent years, however, the sightings of these creatures have become more and more frequent, their raids more organised, their attacks more brutal. In fact, one might even come to the conclusion that the farmer are ready to change once again. Could it be true? Are the Snarls of ages past ready to reclaim their long-forgotten glory? Are they ready to search the surface and make war upon the light dwellers? If that happens, if the farmer are indeed planning on reconquering Skyrim, I fear a horror neither man nor gods could possibly stand against. Okay. There we are. Hello, Anthony. So, we've read that complete, very long book.
I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me.
Okay, that one didn't actually have anything either. I mean, I hate to ask. Well, it was interesting in its own right, but...
Was there something specific you needed?
Well, yes. As I said before, a book that includes information about farmer exodus refugees. Not just the story of their eventual enslavement to the Dwemer.
Hold on there. I just remembered something. The group of mages took a number of books.
The Synod. A few months back, the Synod showed up here. They inquired about the ruins of Mazulft, but that's all I remember. There's a chance they might be in Mazulft yet.
Of course. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. Check it out, but be careful.
Okay. Right, we're going to Mazulft. Let's... I don't really want to read through those again, so we'll save it there. And we are going to Mazulft. Okay. Oh, there they are. And out we go. So, how is everybody? I really hope I didn't annoy people with the channel welcome video, which I kept tweaking.
I believe I've made myself rather clear. You may be used to the
I'll leave her out there again.
Every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor
Oh,
receives no
it's a bit dark. It's all storm.
You are a guest of the company, here at the pleasure of the arts.
I think we might want to wait until... Oh, it's not very long. We'll wait a couple of hours. Oh, I forgot. Morning mist. Maybe you want to wait another hour. Yeah, and that's not really going to... Oh, I could change the weather, I suppose. So we are now going to... we're going to Resolved. What's the best way of us getting there? So, let's come over here and turn round. Probably just straight down through, isn't it? It's going to be the easiest. Oh, is this the place where we've got the little spiders that really creep me out? So we'll just take the main road, I think. So, I was going to say, yes. What was I saying? Yes, hello, everyone. Okay. What was it? She's completely derailed my train of thought. Yes. I know I said I wouldn't tweak the video again, and then I went and tweaked it lots. So it was easy enough to ignore, because after it was the same title and the same thumbnail, so you could easily tell. Yeah, I've seen a version of that. I don't need to see the other one. So I hope it wasn't too annoying. Anyway, I've deleted all the others, and there's just that one remaining. So how are we going? How are we feeling about the Steam frame? Okay, Steam frame. It's about the same as a Quest 3S. I do hear tell by people who ought to know. I think someone said that it's not up to Quest 3, but it's like the slimmed down version. Are we going to be better off if I clear the weather? Something seemed to dive into the... Oh, they went over the edge, didn't they? Well, that's what happens if you don't look where you're going and it's all foggy like this. You end up falling over the edge. So, I haven't properly had a look at the specifications, but... yeah, someone said Quest 3S is what it's like. But if Steam is doing it rather than Meta, it could get people into VR. And of course, you don't... Okay. You don't need a fully fledged Quest 3 to do PC VR. Especially if they make it. Lydia, lads, it's a wraith, and we know I'm not very good with wraiths. Thank you, Vilcus. It seems to always be you and not the other two. Yeah, I'm looking at you. So where were we? The foveated, the eye tracking, great for playing. Okay. Give me a second. My watch, in other words, my phone's going a bit mad. So let me just check that I am not missing something. Sorry about this, folks. Okay. It's okay. I don't need to bother about it. Right. So let's carry on. So we'll go via... Oh God. It's the Vigilants that hate me. Okay. I'll have that. And I'll have the gold. Oh, and cure disease is always very good. So how are we going,
The
folks?
Imperials
Okay.
think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Now I'm hoping that an annoying pop-up that has just appeared on... Oh god, I'm going to turn my phone off in a minute. That's just appeared in the middle of my vision is not... Well, it won't appear in the middle of your version. This is not going well tonight, actually. Not for me, anyway. First of all, my sound doesn't work, and now my child is. They're actually talking to their dad, and I have been included in the conversation. It's a bit like, you know, if on social media, like X, when it was Twitter and stuff like that, and people would always include you in the conversation. You go, no, leave me out. That sort of thing. I'll deal with it later. So, where was I? Oh yes, the dynamic eye tracking resolution, where the resolution is higher where you're looking. Fantastic for playing, not so good if you're streaming, because otherwise you've got little patches of high resolution going around. So if you're recording, that's not so good. You'd have to turn it off. I think when I got the Quest 2, there was a foveated rendering thing. Yeah, I had to turn that off, because the outside's blurry and then it gets better when you more where you're looking, like a target. Said great for where you're looking, for when you're playing, but if you're actually recording it, not quite so good. But then that's because I'm coming at it from just a different angle. If I was just playing it, it would be really, really fantastic, and that will give it a better performance, because it's only fully rendering a small patch and not the whole lot. So anyone playing isn't going to notice. So where we go. So aesthetic. Lol, I changed the vid. I won't change it again. Oh wait. No, it's fixed. Except okay. I mean it this time. Yes, I was Charles Babbaging it. I promise this will be the last time I change it. Until next time I change it. Probably. You've got PC. Don't see an urgent need for a Steam this or a Steam that, to be honest. No, it's really going to depend, I think, on what they price it at. But for someone who hasn't done VR at all, it's going to be a great entry, I should think, but only if it's priced at the right price. So the pancake lenses, yeah, they've got pancake lenses. That is a great upgrade. The Fresnel lenses don't do it. They don't really do it. So it's about the same resolution as Quest 3, and the pancakes are closer to Quest 3, and the wireless streaming is really interesting compared to Quest's solution. Yeah, I've got a dedicated Wi-Fi router. So I've got the PC comes from the main router, the main modem, through the wireless router. My PC is wired to it, and the only thing that goes on that particular Wi-Fi system is the Quest. So it's set up as an access point. Yeah, it's only on the headset for streaming, not the rendering side. Yes, actually, you might be right for recording. For Q3 owners, it's most likely to be a little bit of a downgrade. I don't think that it certainly wouldn't be worth the it certainly wouldn't be worth changing over. Oh, is he going to be annoying? Let's get rid of him. Not quite sure who fired that. He wanted to play. Go on, Lydia. Well done. Oh, weather's getting nicer now. So as I was saying, yeah, I haven't properly looked at the specifications, so I can't say how comparable it is. So I'm basically trusting on someone who said that the closest thing was a Quest 3S. What was I going to say? It would be optimized for things like Steam VR. So for some people, a lot of PC VR games, when you're going through virtual desktop, will quite often work better on open composite. So avoiding Steam VR, I don't know how that will work out. Blimey, this snow is really, really bright. But then the sun's out and must be quite high in the sky somewhere. Well, maybe the sun's not out. Try and avoid the bear. So, I prefer pancakes without lenses, but with lemon juice and sugar. Oh, well, yeah, you can't beat pancakes with lemon and sugar. The glass from the lenses add extra crunch. Yeah, it might be worth trying. Yeah, going from the Quest 2 to the Quest 3, I think the really big difference was the lenses. Made such a huge difference. Someone was also mentioning, you can play your PC VR games from Steam, like Beat Saber. Now, hopefully they'd be able to do it as a standalone, because I have both versions on the Quest. Mostly because the Quest 2 came with a free edition of Beat Saber. And I did get a... Oh, is that my horsey? Did I leave my horsey here? I think I might have left my horse here. I did. Got my horse. Okay. But I did get a PC VR version so that I could use was it Live? To have a little avatar wielding the Beat Sabers and a camera somewhere, so I could record my little avatar, little anime avatar. So we'll gallop away from those, so we don't distract them from their fights. But there was one thing that that I didn't like. It seemed to have additional lag when it was the PCVR edition rather than the standalone, which is I'm not actually particularly brilliant, so that extra tiny little infinitesimal amount of time, it did make quite a bit of a difference, so I kept missing. So where are we? If you wanted crunchy pancakes, you'd just burn them on both sides, as opposed to just the one, yeah. Yeah, you got to burn pancakes on one side. I'm not quite sure what briefly appeared over there. Anyway, I don't have any more plans to change the video at the moment. Ooh. What I have been doing was changing some thumbnails, which is why it ended up with the last version of the video. Because some of them were just awful. In particular, Glimmer's thumbnails, because I never got a really good shot of Glimmer. Because I do the selfie thing, but I never really got a good one of Glimmer, unfortunately. But when I gave her to Grok, it came out really nicely, and it did look like what Glimmer actually looked like, despite the fact that the basically the cutout screenshot didn't really show it very well. So I used one of her a still of the animation. I put it on the movie version. I've since gone through and I used a different still for the whole series. So I actually like those thumbnails. The collections, they all have new thumbnails, which is why there was the need for the it wasn't really a need, but it's not good if I was advertising. Now we are going to the out thingy one. Are we going to that one? We are going to that one. I'm right. There we are. So okay, all three of you with... Oh, where's Lydia gone this time? Oh, well, of course she's on my horse. What was I expecting, really? I brought my horse. What's Lydia going to do as soon as I get off my horse? Get on my horse. So, I did see that I saw VR Dad's video about how to turn on screen space, shadows and global illumination for 3.8, and I did ask what about the reflections, and he seemed to think that the screen space reflections were already in 3.8. I do not know, however, if it is save safe. These things, those spiders are the creepiest of all Skyrim spiders. Oh. There's some more in here, I think. Wondering if I can't remember if I can actually get through. Ugh. Oh, come on, this is supposed to be apprentice. Why am I failing dismally to do an apprentice one? Let's start again, over this side. They're creepy! Actually, they're a bit bigger than they were last time. The last time I came in here, they were actually a little bit smaller and really creepy. Okay, by this theory, I should aim quite well. If I remember correctly, the last time I came through here, the damn things were also coloured black, which made them even more creepier. They were a little bit smaller. I need to get the key, which means going into the bleeding spider den. Ah! No. Oh! No, it's still alive, Oh! What's going on there? One second. Right. Oh God, more of them. But Lydia, be my guest if you want to go and get them. No, she's running away. Well done, Phil, because we know Farkas. Oh, sorry. We know Farkas isn't going to be too happy about the spiders. Okay. Sorted out the spiders. And we've got the key. So now we can go in the chest and get the book. Oh, bloody hell! We're getting up close and personal there, Vilkas.
Good as a sword. An axe against an enemy made of brass and steel.
They weren't made of brass and steel, Farkas. They're crispy on the outside and quite gooey on the inside. Oh, empty. Is there another one? Let's get some arrows back. Okay.
I've heard that you can sell Dwemer artifacts on the black market down at sea.
I often wonder where we'd be if the Dwemer were still around.
We're not going to start the Ethereum shards thing yet. Okay, so this is the one we want, which is the Fall of the Snow Elves, how the Falmer found themselves the blinded slaves of the Dwemer. Okay, so what was I saying? Yes, so yeah, I saw VR Dad's version. I tend to keep to the safe for work version because you never know what's going to go wrong on a live stream in particular that YouTube wouldn't be very happy with. I mean, I did have an issue with Lily with the Dark Brotherhood. Again, it was that would have been a minimalist overhaul. I don't think it was supposed to be a not safe for work. Anyway, when Astrid got all burnt up and talking to her, when I was editing the video, I suddenly realised, yeah, I might have to zoom in on her face a little bit. So, yeah, Lydia's just keeping the seat warm. The sticker running behind you when you're just riding away. Beware where the goat slayer run. She's stolen your horse because you ain't having fun. It went back to Foos after 3.7. You're going to download 3.8 tonight and see if the performance upgrade is worth it. I think according to VR Dad, that he's removed quite a few things like the cats. Let's have a look at our book. Following page has been earmarked. Okay, it's only... Oh, we'll read it. The Order of the Sky Sisters, as the Snow Elves called them, waited until the human hordes were almost upon them before finally taking refuge in the last remaining Dwemer city to offer them hospitality. It is said that the Sky Sisters were more suspicious of the Dwemer and their intentions than the other Snow Elven houses, and therefore held out initially. Eventually faced with the inevitability of the coming onslaught, they had no choice but to accept the terrible Dwemer bargain and take refuge in the depths of Alftand. It is also said by some scholars that the Sky Sisters were the first group of Snow Elves to be fed the poisonous algae and therefore discover the Dwemer's true intent, the enslavement of their entire race. There are references in Dwemer texts of this wing of Alftand being sealed shut after an incident there, although no scholar, to my knowledge, has ever discovered further explanation of what occurred there. Okay. Okay, so there we go. We're going back along the road again. Oh, actually,
entered a
no.
Dwemer ruin before I became your housecarl.
We went round the other way.
Not like what I expected.
Past the creepy. What's empty? Okay, we'll take that. Oh, lockpicks. Okay, they obviously thought that we'd pick our way through the other gate rather than take the easy route round. Okay, so we need to go to Alftand. Let's hit a save here. And we know we need to go down to the big crevasse below it. We might as well ride. It's only a little way to Windhelm. Then we will go. We'll go towards the Night Gate and then go up the past. Oh, yeah, it hit my head. Dragon's still sleeping, we'll leave it there. It's quite a foggy day today. Oh, whoa. Quite a foggy day today. So, where we are going, we're going to Alftand, but instead of being where the excavation is, we're going to go down further where there's a big crevasse. Now, we could go down the tower and then out at the bottom. That's where Lily got frustrated with all the spiders. Big ones, little ones, metal ones. Mostly because I was feeling a bit aquaphobic at the time after those broodlings, which were incredibly creepy. As I said in the other mod list, they're actually slightly smaller. God blimey, skeevers are quite lethal, aren't they? I don't think the skeever cares. Just think, if we had rats that size and that vicious and that mangy. Oh, I think the mist is clearing now. So, you're getting the 50/80 next week. Performance boost. Yep, there will still be stutters, but yeah, you probably will get a performance boost. You can't make Guinness from cats, only penguins. Well, I don't know if the penguins are still included. I mean, that would be an absolute deal breaker if there were no penguins. So, it might be worthwhile checking to make sure that it does have penguins. And deer. I love the deer. It's got to have the deer. Ooh, we're a bit stutting there. We are. We're down into 40s now. Okay. So I was down to 40 zone. This, ooh, blimey, stuttering again.
Found you. Stop that! You afraid to fight me?
You're the one who you started it. They started it. They've got to have the deer, like the deer. I call them the Oblivion deer. Because like the one, well, they're like the ones in Oblivion in Cyrodiil. And you've got to have the penguins. Sea turtles I'm not bothered about, but yeah, penguins and the deer. The cats always seem to be a bit lethargic to me. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, ever seen a capybara? They are skeever-sized or larger and loose in England. Are capybara loose now? Good grief. Fortunately, they are rodents and don't attack people and eat them. So we have got capybara loose. When was the last time I saw capybara? Paynton Zoo? That would have been years ago. Years ago. Actually,
Come along, no more stops. We need to
did they have any at Chester?
Why are we even going?
Lydia, there's wildlife you might want to, Okay. Farkas is now fearless. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be perfectly honest with you. Because Lydia started causing problems when she became fearless. Aren't there supposed to be something like links loose or something? Oh, Captain Jack water surf without sea turtles, mate. I don't know. Cappies were loose in the UK decades ago. Oh, Norfolk. Oh, blimey. That's how we ended up with mink. When a load of mink was released, which was devastating for local wildlife. Okay. Oh, look. Poor little horses, their owner's dead. I've already got a horsey. So we could go down the tower. Which might actually be the easiest way down. Nah, come on. Come on, horsey, you can do it. Oh. Because we want to get in this crevasse. Right, you look, can you sort that out? I'm just going to go down into the crevasse. Well done, folks. Ah, Vilkas is now fearless as well. Okay. Right, I'm just going to park the horse up here. And we need to flame on that. So, okay, flames. Equip.
It hurts my head.
Do I have any magic potions? Yep.
Before I became your housecarl, I never realized being a bodyguard could also...
Oh, it's getting dark. There we go. And let's just make sure I am equipped with my bow. Okay, everyone, are we ready? Can we sort that wolf out before it thinks about hurting my horse? Well, I'll do it myself then. Okay, so that's still steaming slightly. This is where we go in. Let's just save that. There is a new thing in 3.8 which looks really interesting. Hello, Shulk. How are you doing? I got distracted again. I never get distracted, of course. In 3.8, activators, which look quite good, where you actually move the levers and stuff. Well, we got the pull chain. See, this is where the overhaul and the Dwemer machinery. I love that. We will come out through there. I just need. Is it possible for me to? No, I can't touch that. Damn.
It probably took some Dwemer craftsman a year
Give
to
me
build one of
a
those.
second. I know that's no. I still can't do that. Oh. No, I can't. While we return. I've got a very annoying pop-up, which is from the quest thing.
Scholars say that Dwemer were an advanced culture. Huh. No, it's our last
Okay. We've got a ghost to follow. Okay. Oh. Oh, flawless amethyst. Oh, I actually want the arrow. Ghost. We will go down there later. The ghost led us this way. Okay, we want that one. Okay. Active blue key. Examine empty Dwemer armor. Mangled and completely empty. But it's mangled. Oops, mangled. Damaged key charger. Everyone's making themselves at home. Okay.
Watch out for the hot steam vents down here. They'll burn.
And the farmer. So we notice that down in this slave annex, we've got farmer living. And it's haunted with voices. And the incident, I think we know a little bit about the incident with the mangled armor.
Gods, I'd hate to lose my footing in a place like this. I'll fall on the stony floor and break bones.
So where are we? What's with this modalist author and giving you tinnitus? I have no idea. Or assault wouldn't be... Yeah. When people do mods, I remember there was one that was quite notorious, which was on Dawnguard voices. And for whatever reason, they had made it so loud. And the trouble was, it was on the same volume as other things, and it was so comparatively loud, that it was ridiculous. Okay, so we've got... Might as well take that key as well.
Do these steel walls and strange
So that's already been breached.
It's just me.
Okay. Nearly took me out with your sword. Don't know which one it was. Okay. So what we've got down here, we are about to discover that it's some sort of display case and it's empty. Okay. Whatever was what's in the display case has already been taken and I didn't see the rest of it. And it's been taken by the farmer. So, okay. So there is a staff.
It's unnatural building all these machines. If you ask me, the Dwemer got what they deserved.
Okay. We've got slight texture issues on around these bits. Okay. No matter. Oh. Get ready for the ghost woman. Oh. I thought... Oh. She'll appear when we get up to the top. She'll appear at the end. Let's stick a save down while we are here. That'll save us going through all that bit again. Where are we? You have to turn down the volume so much. Tell you what I will do. Okay, we can sort that one out. Settings. Okay, audio, master volume. There we are. We'll just turn the whole lot down. I could also do it in OBS, but it's easier. So hopefully that will hopefully that will sort it out a bit. Tell me if it needs to go down a bit more, okay? There she is. Okay. So let me know if I need to turn it down more. But the Dwemer machinery is ridiculously loud. Anyway, we're coming out of there now. I wonder if I can locate which one it is on. What do effects, magic sounds? Not any of that. Effects maybe? That's a bit quieter, so it's on effects. Okay, so we have done the first part. The next part is in solitude. Should we go down and see the penguins? We can't come all the way here and not go and visit the penguins. As I said, if things are still too loud, penguins, then I can always turn it down a bit more. Got the penguins. Ooh, that was having an issue. Seen the penguins. Not quite where I wanted to go. Oh, look! Now, of course, midnight. It sounds good. It's okay for you now, okay? Fantastic. Yeah, the thing is, I can't hear how loud things are for you. Because I'm getting it sort of direct, and there are two volumes in OBS. There's obviously the voice, mine. Let's go this way, cut off the corner. And then the game audio. So I don't know how loud it is. But if that is better, fantastic. So we're going to head for the Temple of Divines. We've cut a major part off the route. Because we're at the Windward Ruins already. I don't even remember its name properly. Usually get it about half right. Make Lydia run after a galloping horse. Oh, I'm knacking my horse out. We galloped for quite some time there. I've probably lost all the others now. Left well behind. That will teach Lydia for complaining about running after me. Okay, where are we? It'll be one of my hills, I think it is, yeah. Yeah, the penguins, the pheasants, the other mod that I really, really love, it's Mihail's, are the pheasants and the Oblivion deer, I should say Cyrodiilic deer. I think that's Mihail's as well. But I absolutely adore the pheasants. Pheasants are brilliant. I love the pheasants. Not so much up this end of Skyrim, of course. They're more round. They're more round Falkreath hold. Hello, Mike. What do we reckon? Do we reckon that the clouds are that colour from light reflected off Massa? Okay, before... Oh, I didn't want to do settings. I wanted to save. Okay, and it's gone. Tonight at midnight, episode 3 of The Gift. Where poor Sunny has... Well, put it like this, she's got to go down a ruffian field, a barrow that, you know, to go and do the job of the servant or a guard. Or that horrible creepy place, as she called it. So I am working next week, so I've got to make sure that this weekend... Thank you, Nikaroshi. Thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying the stream. We're going to be going on for another, well, assuming that Skyrim behaves itself, we should be going for another half an hour or so, depending on how things go. And what's I saying? Oh, yeah. I'm working next week. I'm working all next week. So this weekend, I have got to... Ooh, storm coming in. I've got to make sure that I get stuff recorded for episode 4 for next week. Which is a bit of a spoiler. It means that Sunny does survive Bleak Falls Barrow. I'm sorry if I have spoilt the tension there by ruining that particular fact. So sorry about that. But yeah, she does actually survive Bleak Falls Barrow. Okay, Dragon Bridge. Quite often causes us problems, so we'll take it through slowly. I give anything that needs to load up the time to load up. Is that a deer in the middle of the... It is a deer. It's more than one. It's one of the beautiful deer. A stag. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I fell in love with those deer in Oblivion Remastered. So we'll take it. I thought he was having a sneaky fag then. It was the smoke from his torch. Oh! I lost tracking and the horse went weird. Okay, so we will take it slowly through Dragon Bridge, as we have had things that shall not be mentioned happen in this particular area before. I would have thought it would load in the storm as the storm had already started, so we might be alright. It's not raining yet. Famous last words. Now, fortunately for me, at least, where I am working next week, same place as I worked a few days this week. Two. But working on next week, it's not as far as where I was working before. So I don't promise anything, especially as I've got to edit episode 4, once I've got it recorded, of course. But I may be able to do a random live stream or 2 next week. Because I will be getting home an hour earlier. So I may very well be able to manage that. So we shall see. We need to work. We need to work to pay off the 50/90. And the thing that shall not be mentioned appears to have happened. Typical. What are we doing? So, Modern Playthrough, yes, 3.6.6. Nico. Yes, Sunny. I think you can probably guess how she handles it. Would have been more of a trilogy than a series if she didn't survive. Yes, not so good on the ending. Spoiler: main character survives episode 3. I mean, yeah, it would have been one hell of a plot twist. It does look a little bit like we have crashed. I'll stick us on the Oh, I'm just looking at my PC and it does say that it has stopped responding. I'll stick on the chat screen. We'll load it up again. And hopefully you can. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, I need to come out of Skyrim. It's not Skyrim VR, Steam VR. What I also need to do. Okay, resume that. Get rid of that incredibly annoying pop-up from my Quest. Okay, so we'll start Skyrim again. Shouldn't take too long. And we'll certainly get to we'll certainly get to Temple of Divines. Then we have to go. We will end up going back to go down the hole. You know, the little Falmer hole between Alftand and the pass where you go to Winterhold. There's that little Falmer hole that I can't remember what it's called. I think we need to go down there for the Temple of Drib. I think that's where we go. And after that is then Erkinthand. So we need to go down the thing because we need to charge up some Dwemer keys. Right, I need to OVR. Come on, work. Launch. Right, my PC needs me to say yes. Let's bring up OVR so you can. Okay, almost there. I'll bring you into VR now. Okay, there we are. And we shall continue. So, there are a couple of places, like when you're going from one cell to another, that can be problematic. What I am going to do, we'll go straight into continue, and then we will fast travel straight to Solitude. I can't remember where it was we saved, but we will fast travel straight to Solitude. It'll probably be light by the time we get there then. Okay, I need to get off. Oh, we were there. This is where I thought. So I thought we were going to crash going down here into this cell.
Mike, what are you doing that for?
You ran into me. Lydia's on the horse again. Okay, just going to wait for everything to load up. The reason why I've got off the horse is the horse has a tendency to die if I am sat on it and fast travel. I haven't tried that in this particular mod list, but 3.1, oh, it's still dark.
In a world of fools, you stand out above the rest. Here, take this small sign of my friendship.
Just friendship, Vilcus. I don't know what he gave me either, it didn't come up. Was it flawless gems? Because in another life, Vilcus, Farkas would give me lots of flawless gems. Okay, we're going to the Temple of Divines, obviously.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Sounds a bit dodgy to me. They're hawks and it's night, so they must be night hawks. Okay. I wonder if this place has ever seen a tragedy. Okay. Well, I think we got payer, haven't we? Right. Is there no one coming to see me?
Remind us of our place when we forget.
Okay.
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily trials.
Well, I know it's in here anyway, so it's probably best that we don't steal, though. Sort of. Okay. She must be upstairs somewhere. Is there an upstairs? I usually end up going up. Here we go. All right.
How dare you?
Well, yeah, sorry about that. But have you ever heard of a Dwemer god called Rib?
No, I'm sorry. I've never even heard that name before. But the Honorable always carry the blessing of the Eight. The gods know what you need.
Oh, sorry, don't follow.
The strong and honorable always carry the blessing of the Eight.
Oh, you want to make a donation? All right.
Thank you so much. It's amazing how much you can learn from a book. You're welcome to have a look. I hope you'll find what you're looking for.
Yes. Okay, well, let's go and read the book. Oh, and we discover why Calcelmo thought that the name sounded familiar.
May knowledge of your divinity
Okay.
carry us through our daily trials.
Right. Gods and worship. Oh, I meant to just read it. Okay. Alright then, we'll just... Gods and worship, there we go. Okay, so... We're gonna go... Oh, not that one. Okay, not that one. Right. Which one is it then? Ah, that one. Read. Okay. So we've got Xerxes here. Drib. One of the few known gods to have been recognised by the otherwise greater power-disdaining Dwemer race, Drib, required sacrifices in his name in order to obtain his favours. The form said favours took is as yet undiscovered. An altar to Shrib, littered with the bones of former sacrifices, sits atop a mountain in northeastern Skyrim. Scribbled into the margins here is the following. Dawnguard, what kind of research went into the making of this ridiculous series? Kind reader, let me direct you to The Legacy of Dwemer Paragons by Himini Whippet. There you will discover the truth of who Drib really was. Calselmo, Dwemer scholar. Okay, well, we might as well take that. And go and challenge Calselmo. So, that would be why Calselmo recognised the name. Because... he graffitied and defaced books in the Temple of the Divines. Let's put a save down here. I forgot we have to go via Calselmo. We also do have to go back to east of let's go down this way. We also have to go east of Alftand to the hole thing, the hole in the ground. I think. So I think that's where we charge up the those round keys. And then Erkenthand is our last stop. I accidentally, when I was doing it with Lily, I accidentally did it in the right order. I didn't intend to do it in the right order, it just turned out like that. So, okay. So, oh, God blimey, yeah. Oh, bloody hell.
Stop right there. Oh, pardon me. I thought you were somebody else. Carry on.
It was Farkas getting up close and personal then. We've mislaid Lydia.
You're a good friend. Here, take this. You'll like it.
What is it? Oh. Farkas!
We've stopped. What is it?
Can you take some of this crap for me, please?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there's Lydia. Oh, we got an amulet more of right. How would you like a battle axe? You can have a battle axe. I don't believe have I given you a bow? If I haven't given you a bow, then have a bow. What about armor? Have I given you any armor? I think I've sold. That's 128, and have some orc armor. I don't know if you want it. Don't know if you want those. There we go. Yes, you like your orc armor. And tell them apart a little better.
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
What, Lydia? Lydia.
Get lost.
Lydia. It was a valid question with your history. Did you bring my horse up for me? I thought we'd leave him, have a bit of a rest for a change, and we'd quickly run over to Markarth.
Come and see what goods I offer.
Hopefully without doing the unmentionable on the way through. That flag's disappeared again. At least the day is breaking now. So, it's all still and quiet. Is that? Oh, that's because the trio are still over there, aren't they? That's why it's all nice and quiet. Yeah, that Solitude Guard, he'd obviously come across Lydia before by what he said to her, and I think he probably knows her quite well. And unfortunately, all three of them are now fearless. Let's turn this light off. There we go. So for anyone watching, mod list is 3.6.6. I have a few things turned off, but I also have a couple of additions. So added mods are quick light mod, so that I get a lantern.
What do you need?
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Anything else?
No, that's okay. And craftable lockpicks. Those are the two additional mods. Things I have turned off. I have turned off, well, the major two things that I've turned off. I've turned off Nature of the Wildlands animations. We still have small ones, but the big ones I turned off because it made the trees flash for whatever reason. So I turned them off. And Sanguine Symphony, I turned off the visual effects. There we go. Oh, it's getting lighter and lighter. The sun's coming up. It is presently winter in Skyrim, if we check the date. Okay, we're at the beginning. We are still at the beginning of winter. Which is why there's so much snow everywhere. Strange that. And it looks all Christmas cardy. Looks absolutely gorgeous. So, shouldn't we take the shortcut?
Heard what you did, killing those foul witches. Well done, companion.
Which witches were those? Oh, you keep telling me to find the I could detour right past it. I mean, I sometimes I do. I have on occasions. It's like down at Whiterun, because clip through the bridge a bit, I just go across the river. But we have swum across to the well, it's more of an estuary, isn't it? Across the river to the marsh, and bypassed Dragon Bridge. Now, I can't remember if there is a way to get up these cliffs. Well, not up there. Where we can sort of... save going all the way around by Robber's Gorge. Cliffside Retreat. Okay. Right, I might be going down a bit too close to them. Okay. So, we'll come up through Amberguard. Which is such a really lovely little village. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, Vargas's regard for me has increased. Bless him, he's already wearing an amulet of Mara. Okay, we're going to find the stone this time, aren't we? Cliffs above the Dragon Bridge, Marcast Road, opposite Red Eagle's What's It. So if we go, so is it that way of Carthwayston? Or that way? Because it's not that up there, is it? There's something up there. No, it's just a stone. Okay, it's just Shrine of Kinnereth. So, somewhere over there. So we want to follow the cliff line.
A warrior expects nothing, and therefore is ready for anything.
Thank you, Vilkas. So. So it's the other side of Carthwayston. Have I got any more directions?
I have something for you. Here.
What have you got for me? Oh, Lydia! Lads, take notice. Okay, we need to get through Carthwayston. Okay, we've got levitating crows. Can we get up here? Come on. There we are. Is it at the top or is it further down? Because we got a little bit of a path here. Oh, which has taken us to a to some sort of sacrificial site. Okay. Oh. So how far up is it? Do we need to be closer to the road? Or is it further up? Not sure if I can get much further up here. I've reached my limit there. That's Periap's Warlock from memory. Literally on the cliff over the road. Okay, so well, there's the road down there.
Someone there?
someone's giving me arrows. Isn't that nice of them? Okay. Is it the other side of this river? Don't think I can get up the river. Oh, no route. Aha! I have found a stone. I found it. Okay. Regenerate stamina much faster, but take more damage when power attacking or drawing a bow. I use a bow all the time. That would be daft. Oh, God, that's loud. So the problem with the problem with that is taking damage when using a bow. Which might make it not quite so good. Let's stick a save down because I do know where it is now. That is the thing about mod lists. Because things get changed. It's I mean, it's familiar enough, but very different. It'd probably been easier to go up there, wouldn't it? Look, there's a deer again. So, yeah, if... Oh, God bloody hell, there's a bear. It would have been a lot easier to simply go up there. Look at you three. There's Farkas with his pointy shoulder pads. We're going this way. We are talking to Calcelmo. It's not supposed to be anything to do with bows and stamina. Yeah, it does seem to have messed with the stones a bit. But on the positive side, I have found it. And you're right, going up the path from Kolskega would have been a lot easier than just hooving it over the cliffs. Markarth. Giant mud crab.
Men aren't good or bad. They're just men.
Thank you, Vilkas, for that piece of philosophy. Oh yeah, we noticed this last time, didn't we? That the seasons hadn't actually got all
a real threat to the locals here.
hadn't actually got all the trees. I think that's something to do with fables of the wildlands or something. Because I think one of the things about 3.7 was that it was more compatible or something. Okay, we have got to Markarth. Oh, level 26. Great. Didn't need to have my weapons drawn. Okay, my boys and girl. Let's go and see Calcelmo.
Nothing but the best meats here.
Cod like white mane has been laid to rest. I know
You don't know anything
Make
about
sure
this
you
house.
forever.
So supposedly the
Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange
cats
lights
are
or
now
unusual
gone?
noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
And here we are.
You're the harbinger of the companions. It's
I-
my honor to stand before you.
Thank you. Let's go in. Hello, Dragonborn. So where are we? An all scan with the Lovestone makes all skills improve 15% faster. Yeah, Kara, that's what we were looking for. It's been such a long time since I'd been to the Lovestone. I didn't realise it had been changed. A cool looking shrine. Well, it got a bit overtaken by the Hagraven. You like the PS
The Dominion is
boss
here.
appearance and makeover for the stones yourself, aesthetic. But you don't stream, so the bare boobies don't matter. Yes, that can sometimes mess up with things. I was getting a better quality picture of an early picture of Lily when she was wearing fur armor, which is she's actually on From the Ashes. That's how she originally looked like. And I can't remember. Is it ChatGPT? I tried to get the picture because it was a really rubbish one to look more realistic, and it refused. Because of course she's got the cutout bit round the boobie. She doesn't show anything, but it was obviously a little bit too saucy for ChatGPT. So I gave the picture to Grok, and it quite happily animated it for me. Grok has no problems with boobies, but it seems that ChatGPT has problems with any bare skin showing that could possibly be, shall we say, titillating. Okay, statues of bare bits are art. Absolutely. I mean, we know the Victorians are a little bit stuffy, them and their fig leaves, but yes, I mean, you go back a few hundred years, I mean, you know, look at what the Italians would do, so, and the Greek and that, it's art. And when you go back even further to the Romans, they'd even paint them so they look real. Okay, Calcelmo.
Hello, friend.
I found this staff in Malftond.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting. It's clearly magical in nature, but like nothing I've ever seen before. There you go. This was for you. Most pleasant chat. Until the next.
Right.
Good to see you.
Calcelmo, you sort of defaced this book. You wrote this note about Shrib in this book I found, and paid a lot of money to get hold of it as well.
Let's see. Ah, well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. Why don't you head to my Dwemer Museum, see if you can find that book.
Okay. We need to find his book. Shall we... Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go and find his book. And we'll end the next time that we have to go off somewhere. Which means the next stream, which will probably be Sunday Skyrim live stream.
Here to see the yard.
No.
Sudden moves. Understand?
Oh, it's a bit dark. Let's turn that. Oh, there's my light. So I can't quite remember how involved. Do we have to go through here? Okay. Probably not if, I mean, because that's for the Thieves Guild quest line, so... There we go. Here we go. So... Okay, Sightless Pit. There we go, the Fulmer Pit. So, The Legacy of Dwemer Paragons by Himini Whippet. Okay, you find the following relevant entry earmarked near the back of the book. Rib earned the title of Paragon by being the primary inventor of the science behind the creation of automatons. He was a researcher who first discovered the way to breathe life into the constructs that changed the Dwemer society forever. Paragons, this is Dragon Age again. This breakthrough led to the bulk of the Dwemer peoples leading lives of relative leisure. They're able to focus on other pursuits such as the continued advancement of Dwemer engineering. My research indicates that Shrib's University was most likely located in northeastern Skyrim, possibly underneath the very mountain where a monument to her godhood can be found. I don't think we need to take it. Yes, there appears to be... I mean, because Paragons is Dragon Age, and we've got dwarves with a lot of brandy. Again, that's Dragon Age. I think whoever was involved in writing this
Between the dragons and the Stormcloaks, these are troubling times
either
indeed.
a big Dragon Age fan or a big Dragon Age fan. I was a little bit confused. Okay. So next time, let's go towards the doors. Okay. I will position ourselves here, ready to go for next time. Okay. So we'll save here. And let us stick us on the chat screen, and I will log out of Skyrim. There we are. Chat screen. I'll be with you in just a second. So, and 1 second, just need to get out of Steam VR, and there we go, now I can see. Okay, so that's where we'll leave it for today, and next time, which will be on Sunday, we will make our way over to the Sightless Pit, which is clearly the pit whose name I couldn't remember. We go through that, and we if I remember, we end, well, obviously we get another staff, but we end up charging the keys that we picked up. And then after that, we need to go to the annex at Erkenthand. So that's why we will leave it for today. Thank you for joining me. It's been great. It's been great fun chatting to you, as always. In less than 3 hours, episode 3 of The Gift will be out, where we'll see what Sunny makes of Bleak Falls Barrow. Let's just say she wasn't expecting what she finds. And if I can next week, I'm working next week, but if I can next week, I will try to do some more random streams. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Let's see, Dragonborn, Aesthetic, Anthony, Bob, Matthew, Kara. Who have I forgotten? I've forgotten someone, haven't I? Thank you, everybody. Please have a look at episode 3 when it comes out this weekend. Apart from Sunday, when I'm obviously doing the live stream, I do need to get recording done for episode 4. Otherwise, well, you won't have anything for next Saturday then, which won't be any good whatsoever. So I will stop waffling on now, and I will say, have a fantastic rest of your day. However, let's start that again. Have a fantastic rest of your day, however much of your day you have left. And I will bid you good night. Good night!